today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Looper, and I invited my friend Karn along so he could play the guitar, and we're just going to record a couple loops. But I'm going to show you how to get it set up, and make sure you stay tuned to the end if you want to see like my actual setup of how I'm recording everything. I'm just going to show you right now what Looper is all about. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing that we're looking at is the inputs. So the main inputs I'm going to use is 1 and 2. And if you have anything else plugged into the back of your MPC, whether it's a guitar or a piano or anything like that, you would just match it up with the inputs that you put in it at. And then you can see right here, it says resample left, resample right, and then resample left and right. Those are just when you want to record what is inside your project. And the time when you want to actually record something inside your project, I actually did this in my XY effects video, where the outputs when you're recording the XY effects, many people run into the issue where it doesn't record when it's on the output 1 and 2. So therefore you will use Looper as a workaround, because you can easily just record your XY effects while it's recording in Looper. If you want to see more about that, you can watch my XY effects video. But in other instance, let's say you had a hi-hat roll, you could just record that, and then now you have that hi-hat roll on one pad. So now you don't have to use note repeat, you could just actually switch and hit that pad. So there's many uses for resampling. Now right below it, you have the option to put it in stereo or mono. For the most part, I'm gonna leave it in stereo. And then right below it, you have your effects. So this is really cool because you're able to record while you're using any effects of your choice. So that will give you like a more unique vibe. You could add a delay to your guitar riffs or reverb to your pianos. Then you got your bars. So the max you can go is 16. Usually we're going to be looping 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, or 16 bars. It's very rare that you will loop something longer than 16, and usually 16 is quite long for a loop. If you do want to record more loops, you're just going to have to break it into 8s or 16. And then right next to it, you have sync. Now, when you have it off, you're able to just record freely, and once you press record, it's just going to start right away. As you can see right here. That's good if you just want to like get an idea out. You just want to sample with your own tempo. You don't want to be using a metronome. You want that realistic feel. So that's what that is good for. But I'm going to keep it on sync. And then you have record to play or overdub. Now my advice is to keep it on play, just in case you're not ready to overdub yet. You don't want to make the mistake where if you have it on overdub and you hit your note by accident, it's going to mess up your whole recording, and then you probably going to have to start all over. And it could probably be a good recording that you did on the first take. So you really don't want to take those chances. And then right next to it, you have your output gain. Let's go back to the bottom left. You can see that it says off. And then if you click it, it says in. Now, what in does is make you monitor what is going on. In this instance, I'm going to be using the Zoom H6, and I'm going to be recording Karn on the XLR mic. Now, if you look at the bottom right here, some of these are not activated. You have your reverse, and you have your record and your overdub. So once you're ready to lay down a loop, you would just press record. And then if you have it on sync, you can just use your record and play start, and it will work the same way as if you were recording a melody or a drum program. And then right next to reverse, you may not see it, but it says replace. So replace is actually good because it's going to continue to loop around, but instead of it just overdubbing, it's going to erase everything until you let it off of replace. And reverse is cool because you actually can hear how it sounds reverse, get some cool effects that way. And then clear, let's say we have it on sync again and it's recording. Now you could just press clear to clear your recording. Let's say that there's something recording right here and you like it. We're just going to press export, and you can type in the name of the loop that you made, put it on a program that you want, and select any pads from any bank, and you could change the root note if you like. And you can also play it from here, and then you could discard it, and you could keep it, and you could edit. And the cool thing is with save, you could just save any samples that you made right onto your hard drive and just send it off to another producer. So you can make loops very quickly. So now that we have the basic rundown of Looper, it's really a simple concept. You're just looping your bars and you're just recording your live instruments or synths. So now I'm gonna invite my friend Karn, and he's gonna help lay down some loops with his guitar. So let's get into it.
Okay, I think it's Sound okay, smooth. I think.
Yeah,
nothing. It's too loud and too soft. But
we're going to just go to export. I like that one, and just so that we're saving it. And it's good to still export it because it just helps with you not messing up your layers. So we could just call that guitar drill 1, and I'll put that on pad 9, and I'm gonna press keep so that we could just go back to the looper screen and then mess around with other ideas. That sounds dope. And then we could just export that. We can name it guitar drill, and then we could just put it on any pad. We could also switch it to any program if we had any new programs. All right, so let's actually get into a couple more loops. All right, so for this one, let's try the unsync feature. Let's just, you play how you feel with the emotions to it. So what we can do is just export that. We could call this R&B. What's that second chord you playing?
This one?
Yeah.
E flat major.
Wait, so play D minor and then F major.
D minor and then F major.
Oh no. D minor and then E minor.
D minor.
D minor, A minor.
I guess this is the best one.
You can do it at a different tempo. I can even put some, like a delay. Yeah, that's fire. You want to add something else on that?
Yeah. So classic. Oh damn. The chorus.
Yeah, that shit sound raw, dude.
Whoa.
If you made it this far in the video, just want to say thank you. And now I'm going to just show you the setup that I use to record Karn. So what I'm using right here is called a Zoom H6. It's just a recorder. All you're going to do is just turn it on. It's going to show you the option between using the SD card reader or the audio interface. You want to pick the audio interface. You want to do a stereo mix, or you could do multi-track, but I find it easier just to do a stereo mix. And then you can just choose if you want to use the PC or the PC using the battery power. Or I'm just going to go with PC. As you can see, I'm getting levels just from this mic alone. If I hit it, you can see that it's maxing out. But what I did is actually use XLR cables and just plugged it into this slot. So I just plug right here, and then this other end will go into the mic, and then you would just get your signal on your channel that you pick. So I had it on channel 1. So the input will be coming in from right here, and then you're good to go as far as the setup with the zone. Now, enable for your MPC to read the zone. All you have to do is go to menu, go to preference, and go to audio device. And then you want to click audio device to zone A6. Now, if you don't see your zone A6 popping up, it's because you didn't set it as an interface. So make sure it's in USB audio interface. When you go to looper, you will be getting a signal. And if I hit this, you can see that this signal is coming from this mic input. So that's it for this video. If you want to see my full setup of how I use my FPC for tutorials, just leave a comment below, and peace.